Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry if today the sound quality will be a bit different. Okay, it's because my microphone, okay, that I usually use for my live streams, and also my content creation. I kind of like brought it with me because today I attended a very beautiful wedding lunch. Yeah, but by a very good friend, family friend. Yeah, so congrats to her. So because of that, I was initially planning to make some content there. Okay, but I didn't lah. Okay, so I kind of left the microphone inside of my bag, and my bag is in my car. Yeah, so I apologize for the sound quality. Okay, I will do my best to speak a bit louder. If you guys have issues hearing me, just let me know. Okay, and also, one of you, while I was there, one of you actually recognized me. Okay, I'm not so sure if you are the one actually watching the live stream. If you are, I was very happy to actually meet you lah today and actually see you guys there lah. Meeting you guys is actually a blessing lah for me. Okay, okay, guys. So today, exactly like what the title actually mentioned. All right, that is what we're going to speak about. And okay, we predicted this move potentially will be happening yesterday in our live stream. Alright, proof is there, is in our live stream. We even drew everything that you're seeing except this arrow lah and this orange box. Okay, this one actually I was just drawing for myself to understand how much of a move. It's about 140 plus pips, guys. Okay, it's an insane move. Alright. Okay, we drew all of this, and then today we will basically just go back and explain once again. Okay, what did we see? Okay, why did the market move like this? And so on and so forth. Alright? Okay, so today, anyways, so it's a Saturday. Okay, so the market movement is not really that strong, like you can see. Okay, really slow, and it's a normal thing. But Bitcoin usually will be moving a bit more stronger. But later we'll go through Bitcoin, so don't worry. Okay, we predicted how many things are. We did yesterday ETH, we did yesterday Dogecoin, and we did gold. Okay, but gold went to full TP. Okay, that was nice. Dogecoin and ETH. ETH actually went down, which is one of our predictions. We gave two predictions to the upside, one prediction towards the downside. If it didn't respect this zone, which we'll be going into more detail later. And then Dogecoin. Actually, Dogecoin, so I never really checked yet. Let's just go through. What happened to Dogecoin? Oh, Dogecoin. Oh, sorry. Dogecoin also went down, guys. There. See? It didn't respect the zone. Okay? This is the zone. This is the place where we drew it. Okay? This was the entry model. I said only if the zone is respected. Look at it. This is what we did yesterday for ETH also. What we did was we said when price goes down, okay? If doesn't disrespect like I did disrespect, comes back, use this as a platform. Don't worry if you guys are confused, don't worry, I will explain what is this platform. All right, price will eventually go lower. All right, I cannot expect up to this low. I did claim at least until to the buyer side. Okay, so that's why I draw my arrows onto here. I didn't expect it this low. I actually went lower than that, which is actually amazing move. Okay, later I'll explain that in this one, but first we go to ETH. Where is ETH? Okay, so before we go through any further, I should do my intro. Every time I do my lecture, I should do my intro. Hi, hello, if you're new, thank you so much for joining today's live stream session, especially on a weekend. Okay, I know usually weekends everybody got plans and all, but if you're here, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. My name is Guna. I have been trading for the past 3 years now. Okay, I'm not gonna say that I have an institution or I have this, how to say this. Trading plan or anything. No, everything I do is actually giving free content to you guys and free knowledge to you guys in hopes that it will help you to become the best trader that you can possibly be. That's all what I'm doing. Okay, I have a free Discord community. If you are really serious about trading, you guys can feel free to join. It's very simple. Basically, just click the link in the description, and then it will be the one there where it says Discord lah. Okay, and then you guys will be automatically directed into that Discord community lah. Tomorrow also I will be doing an exclusive session only for the Discord members, whereby we will be doing a potential live trade. Okay, if there's an opportunity that arises that. Okay, so basically I know we do all of this live trading predictions and all, but tomorrow I will personally be taking a trade together with you. Okay, so if that sounds interesting, means you guys have to join in the Discord community by today. Okay, to join also is free lah. Just join in already, and then we can learn to tomorrow on how I actually analyze the market. What do I see? Okay, if there's an opportunity, where would I enter? Okay, so if we win means we win together. We lose means we lose together. We all cry. Okay, trading is a journey. Okay, it is a very beautiful journey. I know there's a lot of ups and downs. Sometimes you can feel why only I'm seeing downs. Okay, think about it this way, when you want to reach a certain level, okay, always imagine it, there's always 50-50, okay? That's why they call yin and yang, right? So imagine the downside is 50, the upside is also 50. I don't know why I'm holding my finger like this. It was like this is now. Okay. Why sorry? Don't need to be sorry. There's no timeline for you guys to be here. Lah. I am just doing this for you guys only, that's all. There's no need to be sorry. Thank you for joining. Okay, just yeah, there's a timeline. Is it there's a timeline just now? Okay, lah, let's just say lah, okay? Whatever you want to accomplish, right, there's always yin and yang, good and bad. Okay? If in trading, you are facing mostly bad first. Alright? Just think about it this way. It kind of helped my mindset so at the time. Lah. When you're going through so much of difficulties, right, in trading especially, okay, and you're not really seeing a lot of how to say the profitable side yet, okay, just know that 50 and 50%, if you really reach the bottom of your, how to say, I cannot say unhappy, unwanted outcomes lah, okay, if you really finish the end of it, you only have one direction left to go, which is the other 50%. Okay, and that one is all the way up. All right. So just know that everything you're going through has a quota. Okay, everything you're going through will end in a good way, lah. Okay. So once you reach that specific threshold already, everything will start to bounce all the way towards the upside. Okay, my wife actually told me this before. It's related about a spring effect. Okay, so when you are very down, it doesn't matter in anything like life, in your career, in whatever you're trying to do. Okay, your spring is basically going towards the downside. Okay, but there will only be to a certain level if you are consistent and if you do not give up. Okay, that spring will eventually shoot all the way up there. Because that's how a spring works, right? The spring doesn't go down and then it stays down. Okay, it has an effect. All right, so that's how I like to think about it now. Okay, I hope you guys this has helped you guys also to kind of shift a little bit of how you potentially maybe see. All right, okay, so guys, that's enough for intro. Let's go into today's session. Again, I apologize for the sound. Hello, Lion. Thank you so much for joining. Good example of motivation. I appreciate that so much. All of the things that I share with you guys and say is genuinely things that I've been through and genuinely things that I've heard from others lah, that I've happened. Okay, I don't make up anything. I don't simply share anything. All of this is personally what I've been through. So I want to share with you guys because I want to be a trader and these are the things I went through. You guys want to be traded, so I should treat you guys like traders. So share with you guys what I went through. Okay, so guys, let's get into today's session. So yesterday we predicted this potential move. I won't say we predicted. Confirm we only predicted it will go down. That is not my trading style. Okay, my trading style. I mentioned it countless of times already throughout our live session. I like to give percentage. Okay, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys do this also. Never, never, never only stand in one direction. Okay, only looking at one direction in trading lah. Okay, what I mean by that is, okay, you see, okay, I draw this first and I explain why this is the most obvious one. Okay, because we are in an uptrend, we are moving towards the upside. Can you guys see? We are moving up. All right. So when we're seeing moving up, okay, we're seeing an impulse, pullback, impulse, pullback, impulse, and then pullback, and then we also have a fair value gap. This is what we highlighted yesterday. Okay, on top of that, what are we seeing? Okay, we saw bulls come in, and mitigation also was respected. This is showing us that bulls are actually in power. Okay, but like I said, in trading, okay, usually when we trade the most obvious thing, million other people also can see that. On top of that, market makers also can see that. And market maker is always after liquidity. Okay, liquidity is basically wherever we set our SL. Okay, that is where our liquidity is. Okay, so when price actually potentially comes in, this is the most obvious move all the way up. That is why I gave two predictions to for the price to take out this M15 lah. Alright. So this is one of my predictions. Okay. The other one was I mentioned that price potentially will be breaking below. Okay. After taking out this liquidity zone, which it did, you see, it swept its liquidity. So then you have enough funding power to move either up or down. So I said maybe a breakthrough again, use this as a platform, and then it will go and collect. Okay, so this is my second prediction. All right, I have two predictions towards the upside. You guys can watch a still live stream also if you want to see it. Okay, this is not making up. And then the third one I mentioned, if price disrespect this zone, okay, price will break through and use this as a platform to push lower. Okay, so yes, almost correct, okay, but it never used this as a platform lah. Okay, if we see, let me see, then you see, price didn't use this as a platform, but it did break through and then it did have a pullback. Just not a pullback to the fair value gap lah. Now inverse fair value gap. All right. So our predictions were my predictions personally, okay, was 30% towards the downside, okay, 70% mostly was towards the upside. All right, but see, even though 30% is so much lower than 70%, 30% was the correct one. Okay, so when it going towards the downside, I actually kind of drew this H4 liquidity line as my target. Okay, so yeah, even much lower than that, really much lower than that. Yes. So this was for me. Okay, if I enter, even nice, but I didn't. This happened what time? 1 a.m. 2:30 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I slept early. 6 a.m. Okay, all right. Yeah, so this is what we predicted, and okay, hold on, we got a question. So in this same example, if the price doesn't come in that key level, which should be the entry point? All right, good question. Very good question. Okay, so yeah, let me reverse a bit so then we can focus here. Okay, so yeah, all right. So first, we must understand which time frame are we currently in. All right. Right now, we are in the 15-minute time frame. Okay. So once price disrespected, okay, this fair value gap, the first thing we must do, all right, is to understand if price right now is taking this liquidity zone, okay, and respecting that zone or not. The reason why is because if you guys watch my episode 2, okay, where I shared right more in detail about not only support resistance but liquidity. Okay, this is a very important liquidity zone. Yes, we are in 15-minute time frame. Okay, but you see, when I go to my H4, all right, you see, this is a H4 liquidity area. H4 liquidity area basically means it's a bigger time frame liquidity zone. Okay, every liquidity zone that is made in the bigger time frame are a lot more. I won't say important, but they hold a lot more funding lah. Okay, the reason why is because each of these candle represents only 15 minutes because we're in a 15-minute time frame, right? So imagine this. Just imagine this. You see this move here, okay? This is a 4-hour time frame, right? So whichever buyer was here, right? Whoever placed buy here, lah, okay? And then they push price up, their SLO is below this level, lah, okay? If they enter around here, right? And they managed to push price for 4 hours on each candle, all the way up. Yes, we might see this is a small move, but if you go smaller time frame, you understand this is actually a very big move. Okay, they are able to push price for 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours. You see, same thing happened here. Look at this. This is liquidity area. Okay, they managed to push price and not let price come above. Okay, that means the very strong sellers here, and they managed to push price in the bigger time frame to really push it. That means there's a lot of liquidity resting here. The on top liquidity is what we call buy side liquidity. The below liquidity is what we call sell side liquidity. Okay. So what we have to understand right now, when this point happens, right, when price get disrespected the fair value gap, okay, we cannot straight away enter because we must understand this is a major liquidity area. Okay, once price has taken out this, we have to wait and see how much is price going to respect. All right, usually when major liquidity area get taken, usually price tend to respect it first because there's a lot of funding already, right? Millions and millions of dollars are. Okay, so this is what we must see. We must see because the most logical thing lah, okay, based on SMC, all right, price breaks it down, okay, is respected. We need to see when price come into this zone because this is basically our POI, all right. But let's say if price didn't come to our POI, what can we do? We need to wait and see who is in control and when they take power. All right. So see, I remove the arrow. Okay, we go into smaller time frame because we want to see who is in power, right? To take potentially catch the move. All right. Let's see first if sellers show themselves. Okay, let me try to see. Okay, let's see if this don't get respected or not. See, it never even came. It continues straight away push down. Even here, right, if I go to smaller time frame, let me check. We need to see which time frame gives us the clarity that we need to understand what is happening on price. Okay, so you see, only in the M1 time frame we are able to understand that liquidity has been swept in this zone. Okay, this is I cannot say this is considered a very important or major area because in the M1 time frame there's so many liquidity areas, and I don't usually refer to liquidity zones in M1. Okay, because there's so many. Really, there's so many, so we're not really sure which is the point. Okay, M5 is also still okay, but there's no liquidity really clearly taken in M5. All right, so the potential entry, let me see. I check for you. Even this is supposed to be mitigation. This is mitigation. Price didn't come, and when price didn't come, is okay. It just means that the sellers here are very very strong and very very aggressive because they already taken a major liquidity area. So they have so much of funding. Okay, got so much of funding power. Okay, okay. This is the only entry based on M1. This one. This is why because this is mitigation. If we go M5, I'm not sure if we can see it or not. See M5, we cannot see it. If M5, if we're looking for an entry, this one right. Let me see. I'm only gonna show you guys clear entries. I don't want to teach you guys like chin chai entry because that's not how you become a trader. This one is price respect, this one is not clear. Okay, this one okay. This is also a good one, okay, but there was no mitigation met. Okay, the only mitigation area for this zone, okay, basically was here. It didn't met. This one also no. Yeah, M5 we couldn't see. I couldn't capture M5 entry. Only in M1 I'm able to capture this entry. This is the one. So that's why usually, right, Lion, when I'm seeing right a very strong move towards the downside, okay, the best thing like typically like if you're able to really understand and read price, what we do this. We do split screen, okay, okay. Then I will use the same Ethereum, right? So this one I will put here 5 minutes. This one I will put 1 minute. All right. So based on my 5 minute and 1 minute, I will go and see what am I able to understand. Am I able to find is sellers in control or not, and is it clear or not? Okay. In 1 minute, I'm also trying to understand is seller is in control or not, and is it a clearer entry or not. So I will go and vice versa like to cross check and see which one is the potential entry. This is how I used to do last time now. Okay. Now I don't care already. Okay, now I don't chase already. It's okay. For me now, like from now, I don't chase. This one is amazing entry, but only this zone. The reason why is because, okay, we don't change the concept. Exactly the same. Okay, swap liquidity, mitigation, okay, price respected. We can wait until the candle close because it's 1 minute. Okay, it's no problem. Candle close above the high, okay, where the price swap liquidity, then you can aim 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the only form of entry. Okay, done. Of course lah. course lah, we can aim more, okay, but like I said, we wouldn't know, right? We wouldn't know price will go this low or not. There is one way, okay, like I said, always understand where is liquidity. Always remember this, where is liquidity, where is price trying to go. If price broke that fair value gap, that means basically price disrespected it already. Somebody really want to push price down in this case. If they want to push price down, where are they going to? They're going to liquidity. We understand, okay, based on our 15-minute time frame, okay, before we go to 1 minute, okay, this is a H4 liquidity area, okay. When price take this out already, there is only two things that can happen, alright. One is it can break through back the fair value gap because you have power, and then use this as a platform and then continue higher. This is one. Second thing, okay, it could use this as a platform and then continue to go lower. Okay, but okay, this one is the scenario that happened is the second one. You just never use the fair value gap as a platform. For me now, I don't usually enter. I will just leave it be lah. Anyways, so it's 1, 2, 3 a.m. lah. I won't be awake lah. Okay. But let's say if I was awake also, the way I trade, okay, is very strict. I like to set my mitigation area. I like to understand where I want to see price react to. Okay, if price don't come to that zone, okay, I will go to smaller time frame and just try to understand where sellers are potentially in power, because I understand sellers are the one that broke price down, and seller want to continue the trend. They don't want to use this funding that they collected in H4 liquidity and then break back through the inverse fair value gap and use that as a platform to move higher, potentially to take up our 15-minute liquidity area. We also have more, see? This gray area all is liquidity zones. But it never want to push up, you want to go down. Okay, these are all the questions we must remember and we must ask ourselves who is in control and which time frame we can understand that. Usually, when price is moving very aggressively towards the downside or upside, you guys unfortunately have to go to M1 and M5. The reason why I say unfortunately, it is because M5 and M1 trading, you really need to have a lot of skill and a lot of, how to say, precision, especially in how you can read price. The reason why I say this is because when we go to M1, there's a lot of price action for you to read. Okay, there's a lot. Each of these candle close after 1 minute, and there's so many liquidity areas for you to refer to in M1. Okay, there's truly so many that you have to look at. M5 is better, okay, because I'm not saying better means if you watch M5 entry, that means the entry will be more, how to say, will have more precision. No, I suddenly can't say it really lah. Okay, accuracy. All right, it doesn't mean that any time frame also it can have high accuracy. Just because M5 is a lot more better in terms of how the candle looks like. I mean, you can see like how pretty it looks like. You can see uptrends, you can see downtrends compared to M1. Okay, M1 is all mixed up. Okay, suddenly you see up, then you see lower one, then you see up, then low, then you think it's going down. Then when you see it, oh, suddenly trend is going up, you think it's going up, but actually you see, then it suddenly push down. So M1 I'm always used to read chart. I always use M1 for entries and also to understand who is in control. Alright, I use M5 and M1 to understand this only. Okay, but I always find my liquidity areas in bigger time frame because those are the ones where will give majority of the funding power for these market makers to potentially push price either up or down. Okay, sorry Durga, this explanation was quite long. Okay, I'm sorry it was too much to take in, but this is what I potentially will do lah, and how I potentially, if I want to trade, I will find the entry lah. Okay, if it's aggressive, I have to go M1. If the trade respected and the trade is actually coming back into the fair value gap, that means they're not as aggressive, but they do have a lot of funding power. Okay, because I usually will be only waiting for the fair value gap. If it doesn't, I'm okay. I will leave the trade. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay, remember, the moment we start to chase price, we are trading ourselves to have greed. Okay, the market is made to eat on our ego and on our greed. This is what the market is trained to do. This is what the market makers know we as humans we have. All right. It is not wrong to have them. Okay. If you use them in the correct way, is okay. But just understand, when we trade with these two things, the market will come after us. All right. No matter what, whatever money we win from ego and greed, the market will take it back. Okay. This is just a very deep truth. This is a very honest opinion and honest, how to say, advice from me as a trader for the past 3 years. Whenever I gain, last time I used to gain a lot, I won't lie, a lot. Managed to get a lot. All of that is through greed and all of that is through ego. Everything can be gone in just a few days. Okay, all of this I experienced before personally. When I no longer trade with ego, no longer trade with greed, I promise the shift will be instant. If we miss out this trade, right, don't worry, don't worry. Every day got trade. You see, you guys just look, you can see. Look at this Asia session, look at London, look at New York, look at the previous day. Asia, London, New York. Can you see now? There's a trend. See, it's going up. See, it's going up. It's going down. You miss, okay, this trade, this one day. Now right. See the next day. See, you still can put buy. Look, you still can put sell. Look, another sell opportunity. If you miss this one, no worries. Guess what? You see, you still can put this one. Okay, a bit difficult. I agree. Okay, this one not really have a trend, but look at London. At least you can earn London. Okay, this one you can earn in New York. Look at that beautiful move now. Every day there is an opportunity. Whenever you have the feeling, like, oh yeah, I must press the button. Ah, yeah, I'm going to miss this opportunity. Ah, yeah. But any of the setup never follow your own rules. Okay, step away from your laptop or your phone, turn it off. Not turn it off, don't turn off. If important calls come, then you say, Guna can't tell me turn off. No, okay? But put it aside, okay? Close your eyes, remind yourself there's an opportunity every single day. Okay? It is not worth for me to go against my own rules, okay? Just for the sake of being greedy or for the sake of having ego. Just remind yourself this, okay? You want to be a trader, we are not training you guys to be gamblers, right? If you be training you guys to be gamblers, the moment you break 5 gap, you enter. The moment the price come into order block, you guys enter. No need to think anything, just enter only. Okay, if I want to train you guys to be gambler, I can also. But that's not what I want lah. Like I said, the Discord community, the free learning, all of this we're giving is to create genuine traders. There's a reason why I say genuine traders. Okay? Yeah, there's no other opportunity lah, other than that lah. Yeah, okay, Aduga, I hope it was clear. I apologize for the very long explanation, but I really hope it was clear. Okay, so now let's go into Dogecoin, guys. I want to show you guys Dogecoin. If you guys have any other question, please feel free to ask. If you guys are hearing any sound, it's actually firecrackers. Okay, the place where I stay, um, during this time, they play Kauka one. It's very nice to see, but not very nice when I'm recording. As I usually use my microphone. I forgot it today already. It's in my car. Okay, so you see, the same thing happened for Dogecoin. Okay, but this one is a lot more prettier. The reason why I say that is because, okay, I'll show you guys. Let me see if I can find any liquidity area first. Okay, before I show you guys. Okay, H4 now. Let's see this one. Okay, H1 no. This one has okay, M15 we do have some, but not a significant one. 5 minutes, we don't have a significant one. Okay, we don't really have a very significant liquidity area, okay, for where when price swap this and the price move up, all right. But of course, there are liquidity zones that is taken out. Okay, I'm not. It doesn't mean when I say right, there is no significant area. Okay, that means there's no liquidity. No such thing. Everywhere price move is because of liquidity. There's liquidity. There's so many. There are so many. just they're not significant based on my trading strategy. Okay, but it doesn't mean that they don't have power. They do have, just when I prefer to see areas of significant liquidity being taken out. Okay, that will give me more confidence in my personal trading way lah. Okay, give me more confidence to understand the power that these market makers have, because we want to trade whenever the market has power to move. Okay, if we trade, for example, the market don't have power to move. Imagine this, huh? It happened to me before. I put buy. Okay, I forgot the time. I forgot it was very early morning or very around afternoon. I forgot, it was quite some time ago. This was before I even found a proper way to trade. All I was still learning. It was during my losing times, like the 1 year and 7 months. I forgot it was afternoon or it was night, like early morning. But I remember the trade I took. I think 6 hours or so. It never even went to TP, never even went to SL. It was just like playing below SL, a little bit higher than the entry point, lower than SL, a little bit higher than entry point. It was just a constant worry in my mind. Oh yeah, I think it was early morning because I remember I couldn't really sleep. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't really sleep because I constantly thinking about what is happening in the trade, what is happening in the trade. Okay, I would not recommend those if you guys are new to trading. Okay, I would not recommend you guys to take overnight trades. Okay, because you guys have to train yourself first to be how to say, comfortable and okay with taking risk in trading. Okay, to do that, of course, you have to trade first. You have to start. Right? For those that start, you all will understand what I'm saying, especially about term when we press buy or sell. Okay, I still cannot forget the very first time when I did that, how I feel. Okay, the moment few cents I want to close already, and that's what I did. It felt so good, but then I don't want to close because how to say, ego during the time, ego. I want all blue. I want to have red. I'm okay. I gone. Boom. I think many traders will understand now. This concept that I'm sharing. Okay, so going back to this app, so this was where you get, okay, was kind of holding. I will 100%, okay, genuinely tell you this one is a little bit more difficult for us to identify if it's respected or not. Okay, I will show you the reason why. The reason why is because of this hold on, guys. I don't know, you can see, my cat ear is there. Okay. Yeah. You do this all the time. Why? Don't bother wire. Okay, she pushed my wire down. Okay, I'll speak faster. Okay, guys. The reason being is because when price came, okay, let me repeat. I reverse this so it'll be clearer. Okay, I'll be honest with you. See, this is exactly what we like to see, in a fair value gap if we want to see price being respected or not. Okay, this is exactly what we want to see. Price come all the way down, it is okay, it is totally fine because the candle body didn't close below the fair value gap. Okay, this basically means this fair value gap has been filled. All right, when the fair value gap already has been filled and then I see this bullish move up, okay, by right this will be a very nice entry. Okay, so if you enter this trade, you 1 million Hi. Okay, don't worry about the amount, okay? Okay, so this would be the sum, okay? TP will be in closest liquidity range, which will be here, okay? So you see, I will 100% genuinely tell you, this one is a bit difficult when we just refer to this part. You see, already kena asal, just like that, kena asal. You see, the reason is because we are seeing buyers come in and prices so far respecting this zone, okay? But today I'm going to teach you guys what strategy you guys can use to have a double confirmation, extra confirmation, okay? Number one, understand when this move down, what is price doing? Ask yourself this question. Why price make this move down? Okay? You see, price made this move down. Okay, we just stick to M5. M5, yeah, 5 minutes, guys. Why price made this move now? You have to ask yourself this question. Okay, I go back here. Okay, is price number one? Okay, taking out any liquidity. Is it sweeping any liquidity? No, there is no liquidity here. The price is sweeping off. Okay, when price come this low, on top of this fair value gap, is price trying to touch or close another fair value gap? Also no, there is no fair value gap here. Okay, these two things are already saying no to us lah. All right, and then we must understand this strong move that went down. Okay, it also created some gaps in the market. That means, okay, someone in power, okay, really has the funding potential to push price. Okay, initially we are able to identify buyers are present here. Alright, buyers are present here, but there is no form of clear mitigation that we can use. Really, there's no form of clear mitigation. I cannot find a clear form of mitigation here for us to use. Okay, if buyers are truly in control, we will be able to identify where is the mitigation area, but we cannot. Based on this, we cannot because there is no gaps also here. All right, this is the only gap that I was able to find, and was at the high point. On top of that, see this gap. This gap has been respected or disrespected based on here. You see, it filled and then it closed below. This is a bullish fair value gap or bearish fair value gap. Bullish, right? If this is a bullish fair value gap, which way is price supposed to be moving to? Based on not prediction, based on market concept, upside, right? But when a fair value gap get disrespected, it becomes an inverse fair value gap. Okay, which means this buyer, whoever can push, is not strong enough to hold price to allow it to go higher. Okay, that means this one is already one indicator. Second indicator saying that this buying opportunity, something is not so clear, something is not right. All right, because number one, we cannot find clear mitigation. The only gap created was towards the end, okay, and that gap has been filled but disrespected. If it's respected, that means it is firm, these buyers are truly in control, but it got disrespected in the top. All right, second, this liquidity has been swept. Okay, let me remove this one so it won't confuse you guys. This liquidity has been swept, and once liquidity has been swept, we are seeing a price move down. Okay, price came up, okay, and then price start to continue move down. How market structure work? Ask yourself this question. Foundation, never skip foundation. This is how market structure work. Impulse pullback, right? What are we seeing here? Impulse, pullback, impulse. Can you see? This is market structure basic. Okay, so I tell don't skip your foundation. Okay, foundation can always be seen. All right. Yes, correct, Durga. Buy right, a bullish fair value gap. If it respects in market concept, it's supposed to continue higher, but it didn't. It got disrespected. Okay, so you see, we have number one, we cannot find clear mitigation. This is one sign. Number two, the bullish fair value gap was disrespected. It's not respected. Number three, we are seeing a sweep of liquidity and market made an impulse and pullback and then an impulse. This is a starting of a bearish move down. So this is signs the market is basically telling us loudly, oi oi, sellers are here. Okay, bears are in the market to eat the bull. Okay, be aware, be aware. See, this is how important for us to read price. This is a basic of how we can read price. Okay, just on price we can understand this already. Alright? And then you see when sellers come in, okay, we can see how powerful they are. Alright? When market come into this zone, we already understand. This is the fourth thing that we can identify. When market go this low, why? Market won't simply move. Remember this, huh? Every movement you see in the market is not simply one. My cat is here. You guys can see my cat. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? I'm teaching people. I'm teaching people. Okay. Teaching people. Later I play with you. Very clingy, yeah. This cat very clingy one. Okay. The fourth thing, what we must identify. When this market move this low, I will say it again. Market don't simply move. Whenever market do something, really read and identify. There is a reason. Alright. When market does this, is it closing a fair value gap? Is it sweeping liquidity? What caused the market to move all the way that low and then actually just left a weak for us? Like why? Always ask this question. Okay. So we cannot see sweep of liquidity. We cannot see it's actually closing off a fair value gap below here. Okay. This is the only fair value gap. Okay, and then fair value gap already has been mitigated already for this candle. So whenever we see this, right, there's so many signs for us to tell something is off from this bullish move up. Something is not right. Okay, we have four things that is telling us something is not right. So based on these four things, right, I won't say just because of this it's easy for us to identify, oh, that means we cannot enter based on this bullish one. We need to wait for a while. Yes, of course, we need to wait for a while because we can identify few things that is not really proper lah. Okay, because if four things we already can identify means how we can say it's proper. If this is really a clear bullish one, we cannot even identify one. Okay, it will be very smooth one. All right. So these are just strategies and ways on how you guys can, how to say, prevent lah from accidentally entering this type of trades lah. Okay. Okay. So when price eventually breaks below, hello, hello, I need my mouse. Cat. The name is not cat. Her name is Mochi. Okay. See, bears came in. Bears when they eat the bull, alright, because bears can eat meat, right? Bulls eat veggie. That's why they're green. Okay. So you see, when price breaks below, okay, our understanding already will tell us, okay, ETH also break below already, the fair value gap. Basically, it disrespected the fair value gap, but it didn't go back into the fair value gap to use it as a platform. Based on SMC basic knowledge, alright, basic understanding, whenever price breaks fair value gap in this respect, it will use back this fair value gap, now is considered inverse fair value gap, as a platform. Treat it like a support and resistance, okay? When we see the first red candle down, okay, we can pull our SL, okay, we can drag, TP, closest one, right? Okay, done. We earn 4,700. This is because we trading 1 million contracts level. Okay. Okay, you see, this trading example, right? This part lah, this understanding of disrespecting, going back into fair value gap, and then entering based on seeing who is in control is a very simple, very straightforward understanding. The difficult one is reading price action. All the things we just now I explained, no, about how to read here, what actually went wrong, what is price taking out, what are we looking at. All of these things is what we call price action. The language of price. Price action will tell you, okay, it will always tell you what is going on. That's why the stronger and better you are at reading price action, okay, you will be able to prevent these fake up trades, these how they say, like this kind of entry whereby when price coming to fill up the fair value gap, we want to enter, because usually fill up means and then we see bullish candle, we can enter already, because by right it shows respect. Okay, but before that candle showing respect, there's so many things that is going wrong and so many things that is disrespecting. All right, so these are all part of price action, basically language of price. Okay, this one I promise that, okay, you guys will learn, okay, more and more I will teach, don't worry, but don't make it so hard on yourself saying that I want to learn it overnight, or I want to be able to understand it overnight. But you don't press X. Okay, all of these things that I learned also is not overnight, guys. It took me over 3 years. Okay, even 3 years or so, I still sometimes can make mistake. All right, like that day, remember one of my live stream, I said I lost. That was a genuine thing. I don't want to hide. I don't want to say I show you guys only my win. I don't want to hide my losses. Losses I need to show you guys because I want you guys to be comfortable and understand trading is a journey, right? I am still in that journey. Even though I 3 years already, even though I understand, even though I find a way how to trade, how to earn profits on, okay, I'm still in that journey because I know I still can be better. All right. So that's why I want you guys to join in with me so that we all can grow together. Okay, I will guide you as much as I can. And then thankfully now I got connections also with really advanced traders, especially different country in Taiwan, Singapore, right? So I can bring you guys also all together as a community so that we all can learn, okay? And then all of us traders doing this for free also for you guys. Just need you guys to show your dedication, okay, and sacrifice your time only. That's all. Okay. I hope this was clear. Okay, but look how low, guys, it went actually. It went even lower than that. Okay, let's go and check why it went this low. Let me just see if I can find something. Um, how low was this? Oh, this is really low. Oh, no, no, sorry, sorry. We're actually right here. Seeing the wrong thing. Um, okay, lah. There was this liquidity area here. Not bad, you want to sweep this liquidity area in H4. How low was that? Let's go back to M5. Okay. Okay, so see, this is the major liquidity area. Once it's swept ready, it has funding power. Then once that happens, you see, then you can move the price in opposite direction. So everything about trading, okay, is about liquidity, funding power. Even market maker got so much funding power, they need liquidity, okay, to have that power. They won't use their own liquidity. They won't use their own funding. They will use our liquidity, okay, to use as their funding to move price. Okay, that's why market makers always win. That's why they are the powerful ones to move the market. Alright? They won't use their liquidity, they will always use ours. All of the people that are losing in trading, all of their liquidity is actually belong to the market maker. That's why as trader, we need to understand who are these market makers and where are they. So we just follow. So you see guys, just a simple question now. Based on today, okay, what is this price action? This blue one and then this yellow one, this Asia and this London. What is the price action right now? I show you guys. I draw this one. Okay, draw another one. If you guys don't know, by the time I finish drawing, I will just tell you guys. This another one. The third one I cannot draw. I draw means then you will know. And the one I just draw. Okay. Obviously, it's not this one. Okay, this is a bullish move up. Obviously, it's not this one. This is a bearish move down. Okay. Overall, you generalize it overall. Okay. Yes, correct. Yuga, exactly. This is sideways consolidation. Okay. If you want to ask yourself, always you must ask so you know. In trading, okay, always ask yourself, always question why. Always question why. Okay, the reason why in consolidation, very simple answer, because there is a weekend. Weekend don't really have much momentum, but it's okay. Even though it's something very simple, always question yourself. Even this one as well, right? You see, price took up, okay, a major liquidity area, all right. So he have funding power ready to move up. We understand this, all right. He moved towards the downside. So which side liquidity did he sweep? Sell side liquidity, right? Once he done sell side liquidity, when is the next? Where is the next form of liquidity he may potentially be heading to? Buy side liquidity, okay. So you must ask yourself, okay, I understand you want to go to buy side liquidity, but why you actually stop here? What is actually causing price to stop here? See, just by this question, we can already analyze this is the fair value gap. Okay, and the people who actually initially push price down, okay, the sellers are very strong here, they're very present here. This is why price is facing a hard time to move even higher, even after he have the funding power. Okay, market no volume, exactly, correct, because there is a weekend. The more questions you ask yourself as a trader, the more and more you will train your brain to treat yourself as a trader. Okay? Don't think it's something very simple, you know, to ask, you know, because you're so obvious, you already know. Don't have that ego, you know, don't have that mindset. Just ask yourself, okay? It's always you versus you. Alright? Only you can train yourself to be better. Of course, like you can find mentor like me and all. Yes, I teach, I give you free knowledge, okay? I give you my free analysis every day in the group and all. But all of these things will only apply and only mean something to you if you take action. It is still you versus you, regardless whoever teach you, okay? Even me, myself also. I will have no power on top of your success if you don't choose to take action. All right, whatever success you guys gain on, trust me, you guys can feel, oh, it's because I teach, I'm grateful, okay, but trust me, deep down it's because of your effort. Everything is because of you. The amount of success we gain in life and the amount of no success we gain in life is because of us, because of the action that we choose to take. All right. Okay, today a lot of motivational speech now. Okay, guys, so as you can see, this is a fair value gap. So this is the reason why something is keeping price down. And this fair value gap already has been mitigated. Alright? So right now, we just eventually have to wait and see when New York session comes in, how will price potentially move? Will we continue to move up since price already collected this major liquidity zone or not? Okay, basically funding power. Okay, you just can just put in your mind like major liquidity zone equals funding power. Funding power equals either a strong bullish trend up or a strong bearish trend down. It won't usually have sideways. The reason why now has sideways zone is because it's the weekend. But we already saw a strong move up. Okay, this would be a very beautiful trade, right? See, if we were to enter here, see how much? 1 to 5 R. It's a very strong move. There is no form of mitigation made at all. Price didn't make any pullback. Okay, if you can see price move all the way up, one impulse move up, that means they are so strong. Okay, this is the only potential pullback that we are seeing. All right, this is a very insane and strong move. Okay, just remember this. Okay, just keep this in mind. Okay, so now before we end today's live session, let's do a little bit of prediction. Okay, I mean like we stick to Dogecoin now since we were speaking about Dogecoin, right? Don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, maybe I change this different color for us. Give me a moment. Okay, this one is the fair value gap, man. Okay, so we understand already market swept a liquidity zone in H4. Okay, so let me go and just check out something here. Give me a moment. Overall today, we are still seeing a bearish move down based on the bigger time frame. Just something for you guys to take note of. Okay, I cannot mark this out yet. I need to see in a smaller time frame. I can mark this out. Okay. Okay, we got here. Okay, then we got 15 minutes. We turn back on my sessions. Okay, this is basically nearby Asia low lah. Okay, we take an liquidity here. This one no liquidity, this one is respecting mitigated. Okay, buyers are basically present here. This buyers. We know this. What am I seeing? What is this highest price? 0.24889 is the highest price. 810,889. Okay, so this could be a potential sweep of liquidity. Potential only lah. Okay. Okay, guys. So basically, right. So these are the liquidity areas. The reason why I put close by ones is because on the weekend, please don't aim very high. Okay. Or very low lah. In that case, the reason is because, like I said, we don't have momentum. Even though they already collected power, they use the power already. You see, the power went up. We only seeing an impulse move up. This is a crazy power, crazy move up. Okay. So now since we're already in the sideways consolidation phase, right? So far I'm seeing, okay, just one form of a footprint where sellers are saying I'm here. Okay. We also understand that this fair value gap has been mitigated and price is respecting. Okay. So now we just have to wait for a while when New York session come in lah, because we're not seeing enough of power yet in the market. Let me see in M1. Let me see it there. M1 also not really. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing a sweep of liquidity around this area, and then seeing a slight push down, not strong enough in my opinion. Okay, okay, at least I like to see it go a bit more lower. Okay, at least under this low lah, at least, but we're not. We're seeing a pull up now. Okay, so I will just update you guys lah inside of the group. Okay, because so far I'm not seeing any form of true sellers come in for now, guys. Just for now. Alright, even for here, so this zone also I can see a fair value gap that has been filled up. Okay, kind of disrespected. Okay, but then it did went up after that. So just we can say this is filled. We cannot say this is disrespected. This is filled. Alright, this fair value gap has been filled, and then price has been also this one is it? Another fair value gap here. This one also has been filled, and then price respected, and then price went below here. Okay, so basically sideways like this one is very, how to say, I cannot say not clear. Basically it's clear lah, that's why we can say it's sideways. Okay, but to find potential trade opportunities will be a little bit more difficult. Okay, that's why we just have to wait and see who is in control. As of now, we understand buyers were here, but buyers push price already. Okay, this is not really a clear form of sellers. Okay, basically this is just price respecting a fair value gap. Okay, doesn't indicate that sellers are in. Okay, price just went to mitigate this fair value gap. Even around this zone, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, this one also no. There was no clear control around these areas, right? There was no clear control. This is the only first sign of seller footprint. Okay, only the first one lah. So we still have to wait for a while and see how price will actually show us the reaction and all. Okay, so never mind, I'll update you guys later in the group lah. Okay, no worries one lah. Okay, I will leave the screen on there. I will make sure I check. All right. Let me see if BTC got anything. This is BTC okay lah, got a lot more of a movement. Really a lot more movement here. Let's see if I can find anybody in power. Okay, so I'm being clear first. I think we went through already in our live session one. I hope so, like clear already. Yeah. Hi Disney. My second cat came up already. And one is capturing my mouse now. So sorry guys if the line is not straight. I'm doing my best. Okay. Okay, behave. Mucho I'm live. Behave. Okay. Just licking my hand. Okay, this liquidity has been trapped, but we're still moving towards the downside. Okay, this is the next one. Liquidity area that I can find. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. You guys see my mom. So teacher is the alive. on Discord. Well, yes, there is. This one is that I mentioned earlier in this live stream. This will be just an exclusive live session for the Discord community members, for those that actually have some capital in their broker account of Bitunics. The reason why you guys have to have some capital is because tomorrow potentially we'll be doing a live trade, whereby I will be entering a live trade, so you guys can actually join in with me also. Okay, at the same time, we'll do what we do usually in our live trading session, but it'll be more in depth and more towards the, how to say, the live part of actually trading. Because right now, what we're doing is I'm teaching you guys, I'm showing you guys, right? And then I will give you guys my predictions. Tomorrow, I won't only give predictions, I will also be entering the live trade session, and then you guys can basically join in later. So you need some capital to be in your Bitfinex account so that you guys can actually trade with me tomorrow lah. Yeah, of course, we stay safe, we stay strict. Okay, we need to make sure there is a trading opportunity. But don't worry, that one I will do that for my part. Okay, I will do for my part. So we win together. We lose together. But I guarantee we will learn a lot as well. You want to join? Okay, no problem. Just I know you're inside of the group. You just chat in with the admin. Okay, and the admin will actually give you guys lah the TNC and all. Alright. Well, let me continue this. Okay, so far we're seeing a move towards the downside here. Let me just mark out liquidity. Okay. Bitcoin, I can see a lot more movement now. See anything here? Okay, BTC, I can see this is a swap, so this is basically sellers are in control here. Okay, based on the hourly. Alright, so the price is moving towards the downside. This is my H1 liquidity area. Okay. On top of that, this is also sellers are here. That's why price is going down. Okay, this form here, price actually came to fill up this fair value gap and respected the fair value gap to continue its down move down. Okay, because initially sellers were present here. Okay, so seller move price, fair value gap created, price came in, fill fair value gap, respected, price moved down. Okay, this one is a sweep of liquidity, price moved down. This one, not really a clear range of liquidity, I mean mitigation. This is not a clear range of mitigation. Okay, but there are certain liquidity areas that are swept like here. Okay, let me see. So overall, the move for BTC is actually moving towards the downside, guys. Okay. So the liquidity area, right? Basically, we can look for London low. Okay, where price potentially will be heading down to London low. Hold on, this one is white, so it's hard to see. Actually, no, this is not London low. It's Asia low. Let me change it. Asia low. Also, I have to change it with that. Okay, save as Asia. Save as A. Oh, I didn't change this. Sorry, guys. Okay, this potential TP target lah for us to actually aim for a low. Okay, we also have a major one here, which potentially also will be taken out. But again, New York session is going to start also, so we gotta wait and see what will happen after this potential liquidity area gets swept. If it doesn't get swept means, okay, we cannot really see any clear control of buyers. Overall, I'm seeing sellers here, and also Asia session also I'm seeing sellers. That's why we're seeing a strong move now. This is a very beautiful entry because this will be mitigation. So if we were to enter around here, okay, when the candle closed down, okay, stops below this high, 1 to 3 would be here. This would be 1 to 3. Just an amazing move. After 1 to 3, okay, then we start to see a little bit of a pullback and continue to move down. Potentially overall, this move made a 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 5 move on a weekend is a lot. Even 1 to 3 is very good already. Okay. Okay, so this is another sweep of liquidity. This is also sellers are showing themselves in control, but not as strong. But they are in control. Okay, you see when this one sellers in control, we can see a strong move down. This one we're seeing a lot of mixed candle in. Okay, and then buyers also starting to show their power in after they swept some liquidity area from this zone. Okay, but they're not strong enough. Sellers are still dominant in this stage lah. So that's why price is still moving to the downside. Anyway, also when buyers came in, we cannot see any form of mitigation created. Always remember, when we cannot see certain things, right, where buyers supposed to be able to show us, that means they're not that strong. Okay, so we gotta wait and see now, because again, this could just be continuing the sideways first. Okay, we just have to wait and see which liquidity area gets swept. Okay, and then only we will understand who is actually in control after they have the funding power. Okay, this is the only liquidity area that has been swept in London session, but then still the move is not as strong. Okay, but overall it's still following the dominant, which is the sellers in control. Now we just wait and see which liquidity will be swept first, and then who will come in control. Okay, if this gets swept, okay, the H1 liquidity, and then we're seeing sellers actually show their presence, you guys get in for this H4 liquidity area here. Okay, if Asia low has been swept and then we're seeing buyers come in, you guys potentially get in for the H1 liquidity area or this one that we drew. Okay, not this one, sorry, this one. We go back to H4 to check. No, sorry, H1. Yes, this one. Potentially this one. This is Asia's high. Yesterday's Asia. Is it yesterday? No, today's Asia high. Asia high, where you? Asia high. Okay, let me set this again. Asia high. Okay guys, so this is just my prediction for BTC lah. Alright, just wait and see because we're in a sideway. Okay, we're not seeing that. Hello Casper. Thank you so much for joining. So basically, we just have to wait for a while and see and understand which liquidity areas get swept first. Okay, once it gets swept, then only we will have a much more clearer direction and understand who is in control. Okay, the latest liquidity the most recent liquidity sweep is actually around this area, and that's why we're seeing sellers are showing they are present, but not as strong because you can still see green and red candle mixing in, so not really that strong. Okay, to be honest, they just barely managed to take out liquidity resting below here. Okay, they never managed to continue a trend. For example, break below, okay, mitigation, and then continue another trend. They never managed to do this. Okay, price is still within the sideways momentum. I'll show you. So see, basically still in the sideways momentum. Okay, we're not really seeing any strong movement. Only in Asia lah. This will be the very beautiful one. Okay, so now we just have to wait for more funding power. Just understand, recently price already taken out. This one, they have some power here. There's a move up, but there's no clear mitigation area. There's no clear mitigation area. Okay, so we have to see now which liquidity we swap. This is also liquidity. This is also liquidity. Oh, sorry guys, this is confusing already. This is also liquidity. This is also liquidity. Okay. Let me see. This one of course Asia low, you know lah. This is also liquidity. So just mark out these areas, the H1, and then the Asia low. See which one it takes out. Alright. Once it takes out, then try to understand who is actually in power. But like I said lah, you guys already in the Discord community, so no worries. I will check and then let you guys know, especially when the new session comes in. Okay? So we can learn a lot more. I think I'll end today's live session today, guys. Okay? Taipei Sum is already coming soon. So for those that are celebrating, happy Taipei Sum to you. Okay, and then for those that are actually working also, happy public holiday. Okay, because I believe Taipei Sum is also a public holiday, right? So happy public holiday to you as well. Tomorrow live session, We'll be doing it about 12 p.m. Okay, the exclusive live session for the Discord members only. So if you guys are interested to join, please feel free to join. Okay, the Discord community first. That's the first step you have to do. The link is actually in the description. Blah 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 blah. I'm speaking too fast. The link is in the description below. All right. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining today's live session. Thank you so much for the wish. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's live session. We won't have a live session in night because I will be walking for that time. So if you see me there, miss, remember to say hi. All right. I'd like to meet you guys. But our next live session will actually be following up now on Monday. All right. But I will still update you guys in the group. No worries, man. No worries. Thank you, Casper, for joining. I appreciate it so much. All right. Have a wonderful day, every single one of you. All right. And I'll catch you guys in the Discord community later on. Thank you so much. Thank you for the wish. Thank you. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Have a wonderful weekend.